15 by 8 on G5, which is still a little too wide. And then the next block after that was that Titan block up there, that's 7th leaf on a V-trellis, that's a 14 by 8 Titan G6. Then we got into UFOs because I really didn't know how to grow fruit very well. I couldn't figure it out. I needed a system that was easy and that I could learn, because it appears to me that the majority of the successful growers that I've met have a system that they've picked and gone with it, learned it, and that was where they cut their teeth on it, done very well on it. So we decided this was going to be UFO. Okay, this is a 10 by 9 planting of early robin on Geeseless 6, 484 trees per acre. This is going into its 5th leaf. We did soil samples before we planted. This ground was fallow for about 6 years. Before that it was angio pears. We did not fumigate. We put in approximately 2 pounds of fertilizer. Half of that, or a quarter of it, was immediate release nitrogen. The other half was poly-coated, and then the other pound was trace elements P and K to represent what we were deficient from our soil samples. And it hasn't seen anything since for fertilizer, and we're going to start fertilizing it soon. So these were well-feathered trees that came from the nursery. We took off the top and had 2 lateral branches that we worked with. On the other block that we have of this, that's over there a ways, we trained it immediately, and all of a sudden when we planted the trees, got the trellis in, did everything right, planted it, and then this guy right here, the first shoot on both sides, took over apical dominance. And then we ended up in that 2nd leaf, ended up taking that upright and taking it back down to here, and then taking this and going back up, because we trained the system too quickly, and this gained the apical dominance. In this system, in this orchard that you're looking at, we did not train it until August. We had to pick pears to get done with those, and then we had time to come in here, put the trellis system in. We had an outside contractor that did this, Dave and Julie's Lime Service, absolutely wonderful, recommend them highly. They came in, put the system in. We had to put the wire up to here because we had to bend down these shoots that were just strong as the dickens, and we had to bend them down, so that's why we went so high with the wire. We would prefer to have the wire here. So on the blocks that we have planted since this time, our wire is down here. The first thing that we do is we get this crotch angle correct to go down this wire, still maintaining that the end of the branch has the apical dominance growing up. When it fills its space, then we tie the branch down to the wire, taking the end branch, or the last part of that scaffold branch, and turning it up so that it maintains apical dominance. The last branch is the key. Everything flows through that last branch, and everything will follow. So, and even with lateral branching, when you tie a branch flat, it laterally branches. So promoline is a luxury at this point. Yeah, you can do it. It's probably a good idea. Do you have to do it? Maybe not.